Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today I'm going to be using the beautiful new Winged Enchantment Oracle deck, and we're going to have 6 choices. I love how she fused the artwork with human and the avian world and made it so beautiful. And if you guys want to stick through to the end, I'll do a quick flip through for you. I believe there's like 44 cards in this particular deck, and they're just amazing. And today's reading is just going to be, what is your simple winged message, your avian message, your bird message. I love these. And another thing that I was thinking of this morning is in terms of simplifying our new kind of schedules, the way we think, the way we operate for the new year. I like single words for manifesting and for focus. Like one of them was just positivity. So whether we're brightening our own perspective or sending good vibes to a friend, these attitude makers help to keep our outlook up and happy. So that's one of my main words. Also simplify. Just saying this word feels like a deep cleansing breath, right? Enter a breath of goods to help with everything from cleaner beauty to streamlined routines, and saying no more often. Simplify is big. Another one is create. There's satisfaction in doing stuff ourselves. Beer brewer, baker, candlestick maker, it's all about having the right tools at the ready and willingness to try something new. I always have my camera, microphone, and my cards around, so when I feel inspired, I'm able to do a read. Hence, when these cards came in today, I was like, I want to do an extra reading for all the viewers on this because it's so beautiful. And when I'm just poking around and I'm looking to feel inspired, I always pop on YouTube and listen to one of my favorite readers. In fact, I want to share this with you because I was laughing so loud. And one of my favorite readers out there is definitely She Bear. And she was just killing me with just the natural humor that comes through in her. And she's like, you're going to have these people around you, and she's like, they're going to have that total spew of mind crap, as they do. And I thought that was the best phrase in the history of the world, a total spew of mind crap. In fact, I'm going to email and ask her if I can use that and coin that phrase for a hat, because I want that. It's so perfect, and I want it printed on the inside of a baseball cap so you can look up when anybody is just spewing a total mind crap at you. I thought it was so hilarious. That's those people with convoluted thinking that just keep talking from an emotional state. They have no wisdom. They have no majority of thought or no direction. They just keep talking. They feel a certain way, so they burden you with all of this. It's like a dump of emotions on you because they don't know how to handle or create an environment that's conducive to excellent reciprocal conversation. It's just them dumping everything on you, and I love that so much. She also stated this thing that was so wonderful. All of you guys out there working your fingers to the bone that are feeling any problems physically due to your work, if you're sitting at a desk and you're developing back problems, eye strain, carpal tunnel, any of that stuff, please make some adjustments, because she was saying how we are not here to spend all our health trying to acquire wealth through our job, because then the turnaround is we're spending all our wealth trying to fix and reacquire our health. I thought that is utterly genius, and it's so true. So many athletes do this, trying to acquire that wealth. They're pushing themselves, their cartilage in their knees are shot, all this stuff is happening. They then in turn need all these operations, therapy and stuff in the future because they just kept pushing. So please do not push yourself. I had to do this for myself. I have very strong hands, and I'm very aggressive with them. And when I was in catering, I remember using just a single finger to open these very heavy cabinets and cupboards and refrigerators, and my hands started to look dislocated in certain fingers because I was using them well beyond their capacity. And one day I just said, what are you doing? You're physically injuring yourself long term by doing this. And I stopped doing it. It's one of those things we have to recognize. Let's not harm ourselves. We need to have care, okay? That's one of the things birds know about, right? They go to their nest and they rest. They don't fly themselves into exhaustion, so they don't have to take a freaking dirt dive because they have no more strength in their wings. We have to do that for ourselves as well. So I just wanted to share a couple of those things, and they inspired me to do this video because I thought, oh my gosh, so many of us do that. We need to recognize the fact we need to take it easy and take care of ourselves, right? So here are 6 choices. Number 1 is Eagle. That's also a number 10. Number 2 is Starling, also a number 33. Number 28 is Raven, and that's also number 3. Number 4 is Crane with a 6. Number 5 is Sparrow with a 32. And number 6 is Owl, 24. That could be your age, That would be funny if a 10-year-old was like, yeah. Also, you guys, please don't be ridiculous. If you're a 14-year-old or a 12-year-old watching my videos, and I am doing a soulmate match, and I am calling in soulmates from 4 to 6 months, please use your common sense. Of course, I'm not talking to you, and I don't appreciate the silliness that goes on with that. And you going, what are you, crazy? I'm only 10. That video you shouldn't even be. You should recognize the fact that that video is not going to resonate you, and those informations are not meant for you. So please cut with the silliness. I really don't have the time for that kind of ridiculous behavior and comments. Besides, I don't get upset or distracted by them, but I do have to take the time to remove them because I don't want that kind of clutter and energy on my channel. So please use your common sense, you guys, with that. Again, we trying to be normal up in here. Like, we all get that. And I know a lot of you YouTubers know that sometimes people just sit there and they want to be noticed and they're so attention seeking. But I really don't have the time for that, nor do other readers and other professionals out here that are trying to raise the vibration and spread positivity. So, keep your silliness to yourself. That's that. That's my tirade, y'all. That's my tirade. So anyway, you guys. Oh, I wanted to let you know too, if you guys are new to my channel and you haven't heard, in February, 1 month away, I am going to Stonehenge, and I'm arranging for special private readings at Stonehenge on the property with the stones in the background, me doing individualized special readings to you. If you want to know further information about that, how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to incorporate that, and how it works, please come email me and I'll send you all the information. I have a couple more spots left. It's going to be so excited. It's so close. It's just over a month now, so I'm very excited. I also have one other new thing that I'm offering that it was Ian's idea, and I thought it was fantastic. If any of you guys have a really pressing issue and you want a private reading, which I'll do a video format on whatever questions you're asking, I can get back to you with your video within 2 or 3 hours, and that's a special rate. It's an immediacy. Like some of you people, you're going for job interviews, you're going on dates, you're leaving the country, and you want an immediate kind of reading. I have that available as well now too, because I like that. Oftentimes when we have a pressing issue, there's a reason for that. So that is that, you guys. And we're going to begin now with Eagle. And I love these cards and the artwork, and I'm going to hold up your card as I'm reading it so you can see it really close and the beauty of the card and the artwork, because I'm super impressed by these. And you can see all the little nuances. So we're going to begin with number 1, which is Eagle. Look how beautiful that is. So this says, I am the eagle, the thread that binds you to spirit. I am a great sky dancer. I am your ascension made manifest. I am power in flight. I am the one who soars highest on the least amount of effort. I am faith in that which carries me. You have been called to evolve, and I am your guide. Your soul demands growth, and I am your nourishment. I am your signal to climb higher, push harder, and then let go. Allow the final push and then float freely on the changes that are coming. Do not attempt to steer the progress. You may have become too rigid in your spirituality. Clinging to dogma can hamper inner flight. Enlightenment will not come from books or classes solely. It is a lifetime journey. You may not know when the next thermal is coming to lift your wings, but have faith and make that leap anyway. Break the chains, let soar, go outside of your head and fly. So this is saying that you're gaining altitude, you're reaching for the sky, you are limitless, you are the eagle. So know that spirit is always with you. It's going to help you divine where you need to go, provide you with the airlift and the momentum that you need to get to the places you want to go. Know that you're above the fray anytime you want, and you want to tap into that beautiful energy of heart space. You basically just push all that negative energy away. You push any of that ego away, and you're in this beautiful perspective of being above it all, being able to see what you need to see and incorporate that in your life in a very beautiful way, and be able to resist all the pettiness. You're not someone who needs to engage in those lower vibrational behaviors, and it really does matter in this new kind of footing that we're on, to recognize what is meaningful and what is worth our time, right? I like this. So you also have, I'm just cutting the deck and pulling one tarot card that I feel like is going to provide you with a little information that's also helpful in this endeavor. Since you're gaining altitude, the Eight of Cups is you're also moving towards, the 10, this pinnacle where you're feeling good, you're feeling engaged, you're feeling rich and industrious and emotionally connected and grounded at the same time, where you feel like you have the capacity to solve things in a really calm state of mind, that you're really reflective, responsive, and you're not going to be reactive. It's like one of those things where you're just kind of gliding over it and you get a very rich picture of what's going on. You want to stay with what's meaningful and balanced, so you're going to be able to really incapacitate all those old crap behaviors that are like, knee-jerk reaction. Somebody says something to you that's harmful or rude, that you want to just jump in and react because you're triggered. This time it's like you taking a breath, a step back, and you're going, I don't want to play this game anymore. I am completely done with being triggered, with people trying to drag me into dramas and ridiculous things. I'm going to have a pause. I'm going to fly high, see what's going on, and this will be your signal to climb yet higher above where you normally would and say, I want my peace of mind above all, so I really don't want to engage in any petty behaviors. And that's going to be your signpost for the new year and be very helpful for you. So beautiful energy, group one. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Any information you want will be down there. So now we're going to go on to the Starling. I love this. I live near a bird sanctuary, and I'm really lucky that I have so many beautiful birds that just pop in my yard and show up all the time. So number 2 right now, we're beginning. The Starling says, I am the Starling, the relinquishing of the ego. I am binding of society. I am the way the entire world affects you and the way you affect the entire world. I am unity. I am wholeness. You have reached a time when your work must be shared. Stop hoarding your gifts. Stop hiding your wisdom. What you learn is only as good as how you use it to teach others. I am tradition. I am your ability to bring others together in meaningful ways. It's time to express. It's time to blend yourself into the bigger picture. Being group-minded doesn't mean giving up personal power, but rather allowing that power to shine brighter. It says you are a gathering of like minds. You are an expansion of ideas. You are the catalyst. You are a Starling. And this is kind of like how my career focus and life path took off in the direction it did. I knew that I had the gift of speaking to crowds and being able to use the power of persuasion to make people think positively, because that is it's a huge power of suggestion to be able to do that, right? I was always drawn to speakers and people that made me feel good, comedians, things of that nature. And so my mindset was always usually positive. And I knew that in crowds at work and other places, I was always drawn to try to heal, lift, and provide people with solace and calm. And that's sort of what is going to be in your wheelhouse. I feel like you're going to be a very effective speaker of making people feel better. I already feel like you offer very good sound advice. I feel being a spiritual person, you understand that you can relinquish your ego with ease and really tap into that heart space that says we're all connected in such a beautiful string of higher reasoning and sensibilities that when we slow down and we look around and smile, we can evoke a sense of calm in others around us. Be helpful, be connected, and all of that. And you have a deep understanding of that. And I love this. So you have the Page of Wands. I'm pulling one tarot card for each person to kind of show what is going on within their, and I like how this sort of looks like a bird. He looks like he's in a nest. This is evocative of somebody who brings a message of renewed passion, vigor for life, connectivity, the bigger picture. And when we show people that we value connection and good listening and good energy exchanges, it becomes a kind of really helpful contagion in that they want to see that, right? We always want to emulate what we see beauty, charm, and wisdom in, and you're going to be able to provide that for people and be very helpful in your new in your wisdom that you have in you, your ancient wisdom that is really, beckoning to come forth. I feel like a lot of you guys want to start a channel, a vlog, a blog. You want to be able to discuss these beautiful, meaningful issues that you know about and that touch you, whether it's really clean eating, whether it's, harnessing natural elements, farm to table food, child rearing, whatever it is, you have some really wonderful and elegant ideas that, people could use right now. So share those with others and really tap into that energy, because it's going to be really well received. And I want to thanks Hagen. I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. That's your message number 2. I'm going to try to fit in 6, so I'm trying to move this along, and I really want it to be the simplistic sort of message of that. And it really, I feel like your chi is flowing beautifully, and you're going to be able to rise to any occasion, group 2, in a really effortless way. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Private readings, my Instagram, I'm running contests right now. Come over and see me over there. Everything is down there, you guys. So now we are going to go on to the Raven, which I'm guessing a great many of you picked. I am really into dark birds, ravens, crows. They definitely speak to me. They have a lot of majesty, mystical behaviorisms, and they're quite a wonderful bird. So number 3 says, I am Raven. I am deep magic from the north, the ancient connection between you and the immortal. I am proof that your world is changing. You are missing a hidden thread that binds your experiences. There are great things at work. There are manifestations at your feet. I want to help you see the magic and teach you how to use it. I am the bird that transports you from one realm to the next. I am the portal granting you access from solid grounds of earth. I am that which appears from nothing. There is no greater power than your own will to sustain your vision. When you see me coming down on the lonely mountainside, it's time to take the rein. I may appear only once, so grab the chance when you see it. Take your whims and ground them. Take your futility and shatter it to pieces. Stop accepting the chaos around you. Stop allowing your energy to dissipate and give it form and substance. If you are a magician, no, I'm sorry, it says you are a magician. You are the missing piece of the puzzle. You are creativity. You are the Raven. Again, not allowing yourself. This is your time to say, I'm sorry, I'm not going to allow my focus and attention to go to anything low vibrational or which isn't part of my bigger picture. You're just going to release it in a really beautiful way, because you want your energy to be able to sustain you and form into these creative attributes that you're putting together. Your connectivity, you are, you're going to see this beautiful portal granting you access to this connection between really rich, spiritual, meaningful messages and being able to translate to yourself and give it meaning and grounded energy. And for everybody, I'm also pulling one tarot card that's your overarching energy. And you have the King of Pentacles. Again, your ideas, you have the Midas touch. You have these ideas that you can literally spin into gold and great revenue sources for your life. Whatever it is, get it out there. I feel like you have beautiful messages, creations, and offerings. They're going to be exceptionally received on such a high level. It's going to almost frighten you at the beginning, going, wow, you know what? I knew I had a gift towards this, or an inkling that I could do this, but I didn't think it would come out and be so monumentally received, and it really will be. So there is deep magic all the time coming down, and I definitely feel this arises a lot of time, right in the new year too, where we have some things it's our ancient wisdom. It comes up and says, allow this gift to come shine through, and it will provide you with great wealth, sustenance, and a really renewed vigor and happiness towards your life. So beautiful energy, group 3, Raven group. That is really gorgeous. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, any kind of information you may want is down there. Come see me on Instagram too, Sparkwist11. I have daily posts and memes, and I'm running contests right now as well. So we have a little sip of water, and we're going to go on to number 4, which is crane. I love cranes. Their beautiful simplicity is otherworldly gorgeous. They really are. They are really amazing, amazing birds. So your card says, I am crane, the moment of true awareness. I am lasting peace. I am still water. I am unparalleled focus. I can stand alone longer than anyone, waiting for destiny to unfold at my feet. I never miss a ripple in the water, nor do I dwell on those that have already passed. You must also learn to allow your future to find you in the perfect moment. Be at peace now. Be silent. Your mind is too busy. Your focus is too shifty. Your spirit is like a restless dream. So gather your visions and retreat, giving it time to restore. Allow the chaos around you to be what it needs to be without pulling you into its vortex. I implore you to be still, find your highest mountain, climb your tallest plateau, wait for the ripple to come to you, and then make your move. You are active awareness. You are present and in the moment. You are mindful. You are crane. So again, this is that beautiful simplistic reminder. Be in the moment. Be in the present. This is my biggest stumbling block at times too. I am mutable fire, and I constantly move with all these moods and ideas and creativity that it's hard for me to really nail one down and focus. That's why sometimes right away I have to have my camera equipment, all my stuff, and my cards with me, because something will strike, and I like to strike while the iron is hot. But because of that, I can be in the middle of creating a jewelry piece, and all of a sudden I'm like, I have to get this idea through, and it starts to snowball. And I do have to say, slow down, be like that crane that stops, because when we pause, we get a more richer, diverse picture of what's going on instead of charging headlong, right? That's like somebody saying something to us, and we need to translate it in the honest way that it was given, not our weird warped interpretation, which is sometimes critical, self-effacing, or sometimes we think people are immediately out to criticize, but it's not. If we are feeling tender or low in confidence at that moment, it's interpreted a different way than we're really confident. If somebody says something, we feel really confident, like nice hat, we're like, thank you, we know it's a great hat. If we're not feeling confident, we're like, are they joking? Are they taking the piss? What's going on? That sort of thing. It depends on our mind state. So the crane pose helps us slow down, evaluate our headspace, our notions, the direction we're moving in, and to have beautiful active awareness in the moment, which is important, because then we're coming from an entirely different place. So let's see, I'm just pulling one overarching energy for everybody, and you have this beautiful Emperor card, which says, you're evaluating your things from a position of strength. You are not reacting, you are responding maturely. What you're going to do is just take a deep breath, listen to that, evaluate. A lot of people are going to have transparency to you in a very epic way, like everybody's just going to appear see-through to you. You know their motives, you know where they're coming from, because you're moving slowly, clearly, and aware enough to understand what's happening around you. You've just taken it down a gear, which means you're seeing things with much greater clarity, and it's putting you in a position of power and leadership very soon. I think that's group 4. Yeah, group 4. So beautiful energy. I love that for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much. My name is Melanie. I really appreciate you popping in. All my links are down below if you need a private read. If you want to go to my Etsy store, with my Patreon, everything is down there. I'd love for you to come see me on Instagram. I'm doing a lot of contests this month, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I do daily posts and memes. So beautiful energy. Again, this was just going to be a beautiful, simplistic avian message, and the crane is one of the most beautiful simplified aspects, right? Slow and steady and observant. So beautiful. Now we're on to number 32, which is Sparrow. I love sparrows. I love their nests. I love every kind of bird. I really am a nut job over birds. I love them. So your message is, I am Sparrow, the enlightenment of self-worth. I am pride and simplicity and honor in the commonplace. I am the one standing vigilant. I am power in numbers and the contentment of being a part of a larger whole. Much of a human endeavor thrives on originality, of standing out boldly from the crowd. My wisdom encourages the acknowledgement of the role of community and family to shape your personal destiny. You cannot always fly solo, but you cannot neglect the threads that bind it all together. You are approaching a time that will require a group effort and a need to blend while fostering your imprint on the world. It's a mighty gift to flit about the world unseen, and a greater gift to know you have flocks behind you if you need them. You need to pull back, regroup, and find the common ground. You are engaging humanity. You are part of something great. You are open. You are Sparrow. So for this particular group, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are light workers. And that is one of the things, we're kind of standing vigilant for all these beautiful messages that are going to help evoke this passion of unity, right? This age of Aquarius, this simplifying. But what we do need to do is pull ourselves in, simplify, and be in the present, right? Any creative and light worker knows that our brain just quickly wants to jump into monkey mind and overactiveness when we're excited about something, because passion drives us, but it also sends out like in a, you know, vermilion colors and all these things and tons of numbers and directions, and we want to do everything because we want to accomplish. But the ego is the one that wants to put us into overdrive. The soul says, how about we have primary focus on goal one, which is to be calm and focused, right? To be aware. Be aware of our words, our actions, our deeds, and how much they affect those around us. So you're really going to be plugged into that. But you also know that it does work really well when we are working within a group of like-minded people. It magnifies that all the much more, the messages, right? That's why as soon as I see a beautiful message on Instagram from another light worker, I quickly will upload it and share it with others and be like, oh, check this out and that, because the messages, when they really resonate, and the more people that see it and are tucked into that beautiful high-minded frequency, it works really beautifully. So I am also pulling one card for each person, and it's their overarching energy. Now yours is Queen of Pentacles. It was funny, I think I just had the Emperor and maybe the King of Pentacles on another one. This is a big, high grounding time for a lot of people. They're really grounding, and that therefore, because they're grounded, they're coming from an aspect of strength, of confidence, so they're able to really pull in abundance in a big way. I feel like this is a time for you to have this beautiful energy and use this power of contagion and understanding you have with other people to create a beautiful resource of finances for yourself as well, whether it's writing a certain words of inspiration, a book, whatever it is. You're channeling some things very beautifully right now that are helping society at large, and you're really, really using yourself as a powerful healing conduit for other people. So continue to do this. People are really enchanted and need your help and your understanding right now, and you're going to go about this very beautifully. This is about enlightenment and self-worth, and you understand that what you have is a beautiful thing to offer, and people are willing to listen and share and thrive along with this information that you have. So keep at it, you know, be excited about it, never doubt yourself, Sparrow. So beautiful energy to you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. We're now into group number 6, the owl. I feel like a great deal of you probably chose this because owls are spectacular. They are just magical, wonderful, amazing entities out there. So the owl says, I am owl. I am the silence of the night. I am the arrival of mysterious things. I am the revealer of hidden tracks beneath the snow and ghosts within the psyche. I am the unsettling of darkness. I am the goddess of death. At times you cannot see me, but I permeate all worlds. My hunting grounds are the soul. You are a skilled listener. You are a well-seasoned traveler of realities. I have been watching your movements and tracking your steps. You are beginning to see beyond the veil and crack of illusions of night, but you must be vigilant and watch your step in the blackness. Take the quiet road and guard your inner world with determined purpose. There is a vast trove of power that will guide you as well to soar into the cosmos. But before you boast of your new winged allies, realize that I'm no bringer of easy roads. My path is lonely. It requires a retreat into the forest of the mind. This is where all awareness begins and where all experience comes home to fulfill its purpose. So in closing, it says, you are a sober night vision. You are a master of the shadows. You are at ease in solitude. You are the owl. I definitely connect with this card greatly because it is true. There is a moment that kind of feels a little lonely because we do need to retreat and have that hangman Hierophant moment so we can study the mind, heart, and essence. And a lot of my study requires me finding out about medical, mental, all of these aspects, psychological aspects, because again, I'm really into the prescriptive as well as the predictive, and it's important to do that, and sometimes you need to isolate. So I feel like you may need that at times. We have to break away from the crowd because you're going to understand some mysteries of life. You probably already have ringing in your ears. You're seeing 1111s, 555s, winged animals, strange patterns, all of these things, electrical surges, all of that, because I feel like you are being guided intuitively to your highest, most enlightened self, and changes occur. We need change, and change isn't always comfortable. Believe you me, I understand this. Sometimes I see, hear, and experience things that I'm like, I wouldn't talk to anybody except for some of my light working friends that really understand it, because it can sound zany as hell. It can really sound like a network of cosmic gibberish and craziness, but what it really is, it's an understanding that everything should be fathomable. Everything really, it should be allowed to cross our path with acceptance, right? I heard this hilarious thing today with She Bear. She was just cracking me up all over the place, and I think she was talking about I think I wrote it down too, and it was something about being in the cosmic, what is it? It'll come back to me after. It's one specific word, and it made me laugh so hard because I was like, that's hilarious. What is the thing? It'll come back to me. But anyway, I'll have it on Instagram for you guys because it was beautiful. But again, I feel like you guys are going to be able to see beyond the veil and really crack these illusions. A lot of transparency is going to show up where people think they're pulling one over on you, and it just is not happening. You're seeing through all the rhetoric, you're seeing through all the silliness, and you just can't be fooled. So everybody gets one card. Oh, ta-da, very beautiful. So lovers, so this is part of your new love forecast. You have an understanding of things, so you're able to read this energy very beautifully. What is true love? What is a real offering? What is substantial? What is meaningful? You're going to be able to have that guiding light around you continually. A lot of you guys have your soulmates coming in, and you're going to be able to follow that beautiful, elegant, well-lit blueprint directly to this person that was put in this cosmos for you in a specific reason for this bond to reignite. You're going to be able to read that really beautifully. Also, you know, you're geared up to receive a lot of, it doesn't matter, male, female attention of love. People are going to be drawn to you. You're elevating, your energy is healing. You're very vibrant with this full throttle energy and confidence that people are going to be very excited about. So prepare for that as well. It's going to be a very exciting phase for you, Group 6. I'm very stoked. If you're new to my channel, welcome. These were just going to be simple one card, one bird energy. And I wanted to just quickly just show you a few more of those. So I meant to say to Group 6, thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. And I just want to show you just a few more of these because I want some to, the dove is beautiful, the duck. The artwork is just absolutely stunning in this. The condor. I love how she just combines the human and bird form. The chickadee, the bluebird, just soft and beautiful. I love the blue jay. That's amazing. Wow, the blackbird. I love blackbirds. I love crows, anything black. Wren, beautiful. Woodpecker, that's amazing. Wow. Just her use of light and color. And I love feathers. Anything painted with the feathers on their turkey. I love that. Oh, the swan. It's so beautiful. I'll do just a couple more. Swallow. And the seagull, because I do want to have some be surprises. I had been looking at this for the longest time. I don't know why I put off getting this deck because it's really beautiful. Beautiful cardstock, very high quality. As you can see, the size in accordance with my hand, very beautiful. Look at the rooster. That's my Chinese zodiac too. Really elegant deck, you guys. So again, thanks for tuning in. I just felt really compelled to do you another reading. Your beautiful comments were so touching to me that every time I have a spare half hour or 30 minutes, I'm more than happy to chuck in a second video of the day for you to show you guys, you know, my devotion to all our growth, because I'm excited. So much great stuff is coming. I don't even need much sleep lately. I'm like just off the grid, excited for all of us to achieve this beautiful connection, understanding, and most importantly, awareness of being present, so we can really tag in. Ask yourself right now, how many things were you doing while you were listening to my video? Were you trying to cook dinner? Were you trying to pay your taxes? Were you trying to feed all your animals? Drawing? How many things were you doing at once while listening to the videos? I am totally guilty of this. Whenever I'm watching my favorite people, I mindfully put away everything else so I can absorb the information. So ask yourself that. We're so used to multitasking that it's so hard to be present and simplify, and that's going to be one of my challenges and my resolutions as well. So I love you guys, and I'm going to go upload.